Aries, greetings and salutations, my friends. You are most welcome here. We are going to run through your hopes, fears, and reality spread. If you're unsure how to use the information I'm about to give you, please check in the description box below. I don't have a big spiel, I just have a few sentences in the description box. Ooh. I like this a lot because in your hopes you have the World card and the Hangman. That's a lot of major arcana to have in your hopes. So it seems to me like you're hoping to put a new perspective on something. You're actually taking the time and you're making the sacrifice to view something from a different point of view than the way you've seen it in the past. And you're doing this because you've learned a very important lesson. So it's not up to me to understand what that lesson is, but you've learned a very important lesson. So you're reevaluating your value system, your direction. You have a whole new perspective on literally the world. Something has really changed inside of you. Okay. Now, in the fear or anxiety portion, you kind of feel like having to go around the block again, like having to do everything all over. And you fear like this codependency, having to rely on somebody else. So it seems to me like this whole new perspective is helping you gain a little bit more independence. Or maybe that there's this very, very long-term goal that's in sight and you're just so used to things being a particular way. Maybe it causes you a little bit of anxiety that, okay, once I meet this goal, then what? You know what I mean? So you've become a little bit dependent on your routine and the path that you know. So with everything changing and this new perspective coming in, I can see why there would be a little bit of anxiety. The reality of the situation is there is something that is going to be very emotionally fulfilling about this major change. However, you're going to have to pay the piper as far as your resources go. So this could be health, this could be wealth, or this could be time management. There is going to be something you owe in a material sense, but your emotional fulfillment is going to be off the chain. And remember that when we're dealing with aces, this is the potential, high potential, low resolution. This is the potential for emotional fulfillment. It still needs to be processed through a framework. That's why I say you didn't reach the end of a particular point. You see the end coming. So I'm going to recap one more time. You have this whole new perspective and this whole change on the world because something is changing and you see that coming. However, the idea that something is changing does cause you a little bit of anxiety because you've gotten so used, you've gotten dependent on your regular routine. Once this ending comes, your routine is going to switch over and you're like, okay, now what do I do? There's a lot more change coming around the bend. There is the potential for some real emotional fulfillment. However, it is going to drain you of some resources. I hope we're still on the same page here. Oh, Jesus. Aries, what you got going on? Okay, this change is going to shake you to your foundation. There is more than just a little bit of anxiety with this. You may already be almost panicky a little bit in regards to these changes because you have to not only reevaluate your time management and how you spend, you have to reevaluate who you are. This routine that you've gotten used to, you've tied your identity to, your identity is changing. That's the new perspective. Excuse me, I've been talking too much. And you fear that there were some missed opportunities while you tied your identity up to this old goal. That when you move into the new goal, there will be some missed opportunities and it will change the path you were on. You will redefine what you expected to make you happy. So it's almost like it's not just a change in routine and lifestyle. It's almost like the change in you is so profound, you fear that you might outgrow other people who are in your life right now. You might outgrow situations that you're comfortable with right now. It's like you know the change that's coming is going to be uncomfortable, and you don't know that everybody can follow you through that. Yeah, see? You fear that your path will take you away from people that you love. A Dr. Seuss quote comes to mind, so give me a second while I gather my thoughts and remember how it goes. It's be who you are and speak your mind, because those that care don't matter, and those that matter don't care. So I guess the lesson here is, Aries, the universe is elevating you to the next level. And the truth of the matter is, not everybody can come with you. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I'll see you next time.